Hello everybody, good to see you. We're going to do a little Qigong class. So remember, always my classes tend to be holistic in approach. We'll do some centering, some basic warm-ups and joint mobility, some Qigong based on the 8 Silk Brocades, and then finally we'll finish with meditation. Right? So at home, you're welcome to any time if you need to sit or lay down for a minute, you're welcome to do so. For meditation, you're welcome to lay down at the end. Just don't fall asleep if you can. Try to stay awake for it. You're also welcome to sit against a wall. And it's always okay to modify to fit your body. So we're going to start off with centering. So as a woman, you would place your left hand on top, men right hand on top of your dantian. So you want your feet parallel, about hip width apart. Relax the ankles, knees, and hips. You want to feel your sit bone and tailbone drop down towards the earth and feel the crown of the head float upwards. Feel your shoulders relax. And again, ladies, left hand on top, men right hand on top. The dantian is about 1 to 2 inches below the navel inside the body. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, you're going to close your eyes and start to relax your body. Relax your eyes, your nose, your mouth, even your jaw and teeth want to relax. Relax the shoulders and arms, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Relax the upper spine, mid-spine, lower spine. Relax the core of the body, the dantian, the hip sockets, the quad, the glutes, the sacral area. Relax the whole core of the body. Relax the legs, the thighs, the knees, the ankles, even the feet want to relax. Allow the body to come to a deep level of relaxation. Notice your breath in and out of your nose if you can. Notice your breath. Notice the breath into your heart and lung area. Notice your breath into the core of your body, your dantian. Maybe even feel it expand and contract with your breath. Notice your breath in your core. Imagine you could take that breath and filter it through your whole body, as if you could literally bathe the cells of your body with your breath. Let the breath filter through your whole body. Beautiful. And gently open the eyes, gently open the hands. We're going to gently just do some what's called clearing. So all we're going to do is allow the hands to float up in front of the body, in front of your dantian, and then gently allow it to float down. And I want you to coordinate your breath with some gentle clearing. Inhaling and exhaling. It's an inhale and an exhale. One more. This time we're going to do a full clearing. I want you to reach up, look up, take a deep breath in, and a very, very slow exhale. See if you can feel anything in your hands. Think of clearing and cleansing your energy field. So we often think of just our bodies having this, physical bodies, not being aware of the energetic field around the body. It's interesting that science now shows that each of us human beings have what's called a torus field. From a scientist's point of view, it goes out the crown of the head, around the body, and in the base, right? Ancient yogis and ancient Tai Chi people had names for that. Your energetic field, your chi, energy. Yogis called it prana. If you look at the ancient maps in both the Chinese traditions as well as the Indian traditions, those maps are almost identical, mapping an internal as well as an external energy field. So we're going to do that again, reaching up, looking up, and I want you to see if you can feel anything in your hands. Reach up, look up, inhale, a slow exhale, and see if you feel anything in your hands. If you do, that is your energy field. Now, some people start to feel it immediately, great, and if not, that's okay. It just takes practice. We all have it. Right? The hands are very interrelated to the brain. We're going to do a few things for the hands now. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that again. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that's easy for you, you can start to speed that up. If you need to, you can keep it slow. You can still go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you're ready to speed it up, you can. Now we're going to inhale, and I want you to open the hands. Inhale. Exhale, I want you to squeeze the fingers together. One study noticed that people with healthy hands actually tend to live a longer, healthier life. Interesting. Inhaling. Now I want you to imagine the hands like your lungs. So we're going to take a deep inhale through the nose, expand the lungs, expand the hands. Exhale all the air out, squeeze your fingers together, and exhale the air from your lungs. So a couple more. Inhaling, open up, expand. Exhale. This time we're going to do a fist. So I want you to open the hand, and then you're going to make a fist. If you can, you want your knuckles flat, wrists straight, and your thumb is tucked out of the way. Right? So we're inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. Let it go. Shake it off. Now I really want you to think of the crown of the head floating upwards. Relax your shoulders. There's a space underneath the armpits. So the arms are not locked, but there's an openness. Allow your wrist and your elbows to open. Feel the tailbone. Don't stick it back. Allow the sit bone and tailbone to sit down like you're rooting literally into the earth. Now feel your ankles relax. Feel your knees relax. Feel your hip sockets relax, like there's a space in them. Now all those beautiful vertebrae, allow the vertebra to just open and relax. Again, crown of the head up, sit bone, tailbone dropping down. The feeling is your spine and your back are opening. Relax the armpits, allow them to open. Relax the shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Crown of the head is floating up, tailbone floating down, ankles, knees, hips relaxed, shoulders, elbows, wrist relaxed, spinal column open. Notice your breath in and out of your nose. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our hands in front of the body. We're going to basically bring the hands palms out, and we're going to exhale and clear any energy around the dantian, the lower dantian. I want you to exhale, and then we're going to inhale to bring it in. Exhale to open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to do what's called parting clouds, so about the heart space. So fascinating notes if you haven't heard of heart math. The field of energy around our hearts is huge. So we often refer to the lower dantian being our powerhouse, but the heart is sometimes referred to as the supreme sovereign, creating a great deal of importance around the heart. So what we're going to do is exhale and open the hands, opening the field of energy around the heart. As you're doing so, allow your spinal column and your weight to move towards the balls of your feet. And then we're going to bring the hands palm towards each other, and then just about when they're ready to touch, almost like you can curl the fingers in towards your heart. And just before you touch your heart, I'm sitting back now towards my heel, allowing my spine to fit back. So parting clouds, I'm going to inhale, opening up this field of energy around my heart, allow my spine to move forward. Exhale, fingers towards one another, moving towards the heart, sitting back. So inhaling, exhale. Slow is good. Take your time. Breathe. Breathe through the nose if you can. Take your time. Moving forward towards the ball of the foot, sitting back towards the heel. Do one more of those. Beautiful. Shake it off. I'm going to do a couple more here to kind of warm up the body before we get into the 8 Silk Brocades. I want you to keep your head straight ahead, but you're going to allow your body to twist. You could use your fingertips. You could use your whole hand. Some people will actually use a fist, so how hard you want to touch your body is up to you. It could be a gentle tap on your hip and your kidneys, your lower back. Inhaling. Again, it could be gentle. It could be a little firm, or you could go for it with fists. That's up to you. Do what's right for your body. So I'm going to inhale, exhale to tap. Keeping the head straight ahead at first. Going to take that a little bit more, so you can open up the feet wider than hips if you can, or quite wide if you wish. This time I'm going to really open my arms with a very deep breath, but this time I want you to look back, bring your hand towards your upper pec and shoulder area, and again a little bit higher on your lower back, kidney area. So an exhale to look back. So it's an inhale, opening up like a big airplane, big bird, and exhale to spiral, and look. So inhaling, exhaling to look. Again, how hard you tap yourself is up to you. It could be gentle. It could be kind of firm if you wish. Inhaling, exhaling. Open your eyes and look. Use your eyes. One scientific study noticed that when their peripheral vision starts to diminish, their range of motion started to diminish as well. We want to keep that range of motion with our eyes and also encourage the body to keep its range of motion as well. Open your eyes. Look. Beautiful. Shake that off. Very, very good. Very good. It's interesting in TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, that the calves are related to the heart. So what we're going to do is float the knee and the arch up over the foot. People say, oh, but my knee and foot are not perfectly aligned. That's okay. Nobody's perfectly aligned. So you're going to inhale, float the knee and arch up. I like to think of connecting the toes to the earth and then release it. So I'm inhaling the knee and arch up and exhaling. So inhale, exhale. Now, if you want a challenge, I like to float my wrist with my knee and think of the fingers like water droplets and then release it. Deep inhale through the nose if you can. Wrist floats up, wrist floats down. Knee floats up. Let it go. Inhale. One last thing before we get in the 8 Silk Brocades. Again, some people just use their fingertips, some people will use their whole hand, some people will use a fist. How hard you tap your body is up to you. We're going to start up the left side and then down the back side of the arm. So tapping and then down. Let's do the other side, tapping up, tapping down. Again. Front, just at the throat area, thymus area, down to your, just above your navel, solar plex area, down to the navel and the belly. Gentle tap, front of the hips, side of the hips, all the way down the front of the legs, and then up the back. And then we're going to stay on the bottom a little bit here. Lower back, kidneys, side of the body, back to the chest. Now very gently, the jaw and chin area. Oh. Side of the temples, forehead. Now, very importantly, when we go to the top of the head, I want you to think of the most positive thing you can think of. Peace, love, joy, world peace, compassion, abundance. Top of the head. Love, joy, peace. Back of the head. Back of the neck. One shoulder. You can really kind of get into this area a bit. Other side. Okay. Oof. Shake off any last tension. Now I'm going to do the 8 Silk Brocades. It's a beautifully well-balanced, complete set here. So number 1 is 2 hands stretched to the heavens. So 2 hands to the heavens. This is known for the triple heater. So basically the energy heating system of the body. So what we want to do is take a deep breath in, feet about hip width apart, legs relaxed. We're going to inhale around chest to throat area. I'm going to clasp my fingers. I'm going to reach up, look up, and take an inhale through the nose. I'm going to look straight ahead for the crown of the head up, and then I'm going to slowly exhale through the nose. Again, slow is good here. So inhaling, drawing the hands up in front of the body, clasping the fingers, pressing the palms up, looking up, stretching up, inhaling, Look straight ahead, slow exhale. Let's do a few more of those. Two hands to the heavens. This is known to help with your relationships. So the idea is both relationships to yourself, but also relationship to others. Not too friendly, not too distant. Right, healthy relationships. Inhaling, reaching up, looking up, stretching up. Look straight ahead, crown of the head up. Slow exhale, preferably in and out of the nose if you can. Let's do one more. Gentle clearing, so just taking the hands in front of the dantian. It's a slow exhale, preferably through the nose if you can. Notice what you feel in your hands, in your body, in your dantian. Beautiful. Now I like to change the order a little bit. Number 2, I like to do draw the bow and look for the golden eagle. So we're going to take, I'm going to shadow you. Actually, I'm going to do my side. So you're going to take your right foot, your right hand's on top, right foot is ready. You're going to step out with your right foot. You're going to open your knees over your feet into a V shape. Right hand's going to spiral up, left hand's going to hook. I'm going to draw my index finger straight up as I draw my left hand back, right hand out. So my hands are moving away from one another. Feel the chest and back open. As the right hand moves right, left hand moves left. Get a little taller. Create a clear focus at your right index finger. Pick a point past your index finger. Clear focus with your eyes. The eyes are interrelated to the liver. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sink a little bit, stretch a little bit. Let it go. Shift weight to your left. Spiral the hand, and then bring your left hand on top. Left foot is free. Stepping out, open your knees over your foot. Left hand's going to spiral up. Index finger up, thumb forward, straight ahead. Look at your index finger. The other hand, the fingers hook like you're drawing a bow. So one hand is moving away from your body, the other hand is pulling across. Open your chest and back. Get a little taller. Clear focus at your index finger. Clear focus past your index finger. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Sit a little bit more. Exhale. Step onto your foot. Draw the hand across. So let's do that a few times on each side. Draw the bow and look for the golden eagle. Inhaling. Clear focus at index. Clear focus past the index. The focus and the eyes are directly related to the liver. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Switch sides. Inhale. Draw the bow. Hands move away from each other. Chest and back open up. Crown of the head floats up. Inhale, clear focus. Exhale. Good. Breathe in through the nose. Clear focus. Other side. Breathe in through the nose. One more time each side. Beautiful. Number 3, separating heaven and earth. The idea is I sometimes like to think I have pillows underneath my hands. I'm going to add a little bit to it. So you're going to take one hand up. Notice the fingers are pointing in. The other hand, the fingers are pointing forward. And like I have pillows under my hands and I'm pressing them away. This is for the stomach and spleen in your digestive tract. Feet parallel about hip width apart. Inhale, crown of the head up, tailbone down. Exhale, Now notice my right hand's on top, left on the bottom. There's a circular action to both my hands and my arms. Space underneath the armpits, crown up, tail down. I like to compress, float the knees. I draw the ball a little bit smaller, sometimes referred to as your chi ball. And then now I'm going to expand the opposite hand. So the hand that was on top is going up. Fingers pointing in, the other fingers pointing forward. Like you've got pillows under your hands, press. I'm going to compress the ball. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, spiral. Compress. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Compress, expand. Your stomach and spleen, helping digestion. I like to think of that roundness as I settle and sink. Often the term used in the Tai Chi world is to sink. I like to think of it as almost rooting deeply through my feet in the core of my body, right? The root chakra, the tailbone, the hip sockets. Inhaling. Exhale. What you feel in your hands. What do you feel in your dantian or core of the body? Notice what you feel. Number 4, Wise Owl turns head. This is stimulating the central governing channel, your spinal column basically. The idea is to help relieve stress. The idea is to help relieve negative emotions. So feet hip parallel, about hip width apart. I soften the knees over the feet, tailbone drop, palms towards the earth. If you become sensitive, you start to actually feel the pulse of the earth. The body has an electromagnetic field. The earth has a huge electromagnetic field. So if you become sensitive, you actually can start to feel the pulse of Mother Earth. So we're going to spiral the hands back. I'm going to spiral my thumb back and down as I spiral my pinky up, and I'm going to look back over one shoulder. Exhaling and looking. Notice how the chest opens and the spine, if you will, is stretched. Then I come back to center, inhaling. Exhaling, I'm going to spiral the thumb back and down, pinky up, spiral the arms, open your chest, look back over your shoulder, and open the eyes. So it's an inhale to center. When I come back to center, I like to soften my legs and feel the pulse of the earth. So it's an inhale and an exhale. Wise Owl turns head. Help with fatigue and negative emotions. Inhaling. Exhale. Now notice that I'm barefoot. You don't always have to practice barefoot, but when I can, I like to practice my yoga, Tai Chi, and Qigong barefoot. When I can, on Mother Earth. The Earth has a huge electromagnetic field. When we are barefoot on the Earth, not concrete, not pavement, right? Not concrete sidewalks. But when we are barefoot on the earth, our electromagnetic field is literally cleansed. Science is now showing anywhere from at least 15 to 20 minutes barefoot on the earth helps reduce the inflammation in your body. Seems to be, the evidence seems to suggest significantly. Good. Let's do one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember that clearing? Inhale. See what you feel. What do you feel in your hands? What do you feel in your dantian? What do you feel in your body? One more breath. Beautiful. Number 5, 2 hands down the back. So the idea is, or some people call it 2 hands down the back and legs. Basically, this is a detox posture. So we're looking at stimulating the meridian system, or yogis call it the nadi system, through the spine and back to stimulate the kidneys and the bladder. So we're helping detox the body. So we're going to reach both hands up, reach up, look up, inhale. Draw the divine energy into your energy field in your body. Turn the palms up, stretch the hands to the back of the body. The hands, again, how much pressure you put is up to you. It could be slight, it could be pretty intense. It's up to you how much pressure. Down the back, down the bottom, down the back of the legs. Now it's up to you, wherever your body comfortably can. If you can only go to the knees, that's fine. If you can do calves, that's great. Again, take care of your body. Don't force this. If you can go to your ankles or feet, great. Then you come to the inside of the legs, all the way up to your navel. You're going to make a little triangle or diamond around your navel. The body doesn't have a lot of horizontal meridian channels. This is one of them. We inhale, taking the hands around the body, and then exhale. I want you to literally think of releasing any stuck energy through your hands and through your feet into the earth. So what do? We reached up, we looked up, we inhale, we draw that divine energy into the body, into your energy field. Hands go palms up, they go to your upper back, and then down your back. Again, how much pressure you put on your body is up to you. Wherever you can go, knees, shins, ankle, or maybe feet. In through the inside of the legs, triangle or diamond around your navel. Inhale. Exhale to release it through your fingers, through your feet, let it go. So inhale, stretch up, reach up, draw it in. 2 hands down the back and legs. Around the navel, deep inhale. And let it go. Again. Nice inhale. Let's do one more. And let it go. Remember that clearing? What do you feel in your hands? What do you feel in your dantian and core of your body? What do you feel throughout your body? How do you feel? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Beautiful. Number 6 is a fun one for me. Swing the head and wag the tail. This is for your heart fire. The idea of the heart, again, being supreme sovereign, fire energy. If we have too much stress, anxiety, depression, this is a good way to clear it out. So this posture is to help with stress, anxiety, and depression. Feet are in a big V, knees over the feet. How low you get is up to you. So swing the head, wag the tail. So the head is going to swing over one foot. Inhale, swing and look over to the other foot. Now I want you to turn your head, open your eyes and look, and then swing your head up. Now at first, let's just settle down. So we're going to wag the tail, sitting down, allowing the knees over the feet. Other side. So we inhale, swing the head over the foot, swing the head over to the other foot, turn your head, open your eyes, and swing the head up. Wag the tail, drop your tailbone down, open the knees over the feet. So inhale to swing and look. Swing and look to the other side. Open your eyes, turn your head, swing your head up. Wag the tail. I actually like to wiggle my hips down, right? Other side. Inhaling. Exhaling. Look, open your eyes. Wag the tail. Let's do one more time each side. Remember to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose if you can. Get a little taller, crown of the head up, tailbone down. Just feel the knees over the feet. Just want you to take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose and gently allow the knees to open. And let it go. Beautiful. The clearing. What do you feel in your hands? In your dantian? What about your body? What do you feel? Can you feel the chi, the energy, the prana, right? Often we'll joke a lot about the Jedis, right? The Jedis had the force, feeling that field of energy in and around your body. Number 7, punching with an angry gaze. This feels very martial arts oriented. The idea is that anger is related to your liver. Too much anger, obviously not good. You're an angry, violent person. But what's interesting is that the idea of anger should be balanced in Qigong and Tai Chi. Not enough anger, you're a pushover. You don't stand up for what's right. I found a very powerful image. They used the image of Martin Luther King, standing up for what is right. So we're gonna create feet parallel, about hip width apart, knees float over the feet, tailbone drop. You're gonna make a fist. Again, knuckles are flat, wrist is straight, thumb is out of the way. You're gonna draw those hands in and you're gonna spiral the fist out. You don't wanna lock the elbow or wrist. So the elbow and the wrist are relaxed, shoulders relaxed, space underneath the armpit, knuckles flat. So I'm gonna spiral the other arm out with an exhale. So it's an inhale in, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Punching with an angry gaze. Balance anger in the body to help take care of the liver. Again, not too much anger, yet still maintaining a healthy balance so that you stand up for what is right. We're going to make this a little bit fancier. You could stay with that if that's enough for you. If you're able to, you'll open the feet a little bit wider, soften the knees a little bit more, drop the tailbone a little bit more. I'm going to start the same, but I'm going to open my hand at the end with a deep exhale, and this time I'm going to use my mouth and exhale. Ha! Open the hand. I'm going to turn the thumb down and in, and I'm going to feel my right hip pull back. Spiral the hand out. And then I'm going to roll my hand in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And draw it back in with an inhale. And at the last second, I release the other hand now. Opening the hand. Feeling my opposite hip pull back. Thumb spirals in. Thumb spirals out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Spiral in. Spiral out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. This time, spiral in, spiral out. I want you to reverse the order. 1, the thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw it in. Let it go. Thumb in, thumb out. Thumb starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw it in. Let it go. Remember, you're clearing. What do you feel? In your hands, in your dantian, in your body. Inhale. And number 8 of the 8 silk brocades is bouncing the pole to eliminate 100 illnesses into dust. I love the name. The pole is your spine. The idea is that we're going to basically shake the spine. Do your best. Don't force this. Do what you can. So feet parallel about hip width apart. How far down you go is up to you. If you need to bend your knees a little or a lot, do so. We're going to drop the chin to the chest and literally roll down through the spine. Upper spine, mid spine, lower spine. If you only come to the knees is fine. Shin, ankles, maybe touch the feet or floor. Then you're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Lower spine, mid spine, upper spine, head. Gently open your eyes, your nose, your chin, your throat, your chest to the sky. Gentle back bend. Don't force it. Just do what you can. Soften the knees and then come back to vertical. So you want the crown of the head up. Don't project the chin. Allow it to drop slightly. Tailbone towards the earth. And how high you get on your feet is up to you. But if you can, you're going to rise on your toes. Hold a second. Come halfway down. Boom. Then come all the way down and drop your heel into the earth. Boom. Now I want you to think of 3 pulses with your heel on the earth. 1, 2, 3. Then take the core of your body and bounce it 3 times like you're sitting in a chair. 1, 2, 3. All right? So we're going to do that again. So chin to the chest, only do what you can. Go as far as you comfortably can, don't force it. Spiraling the spinal column down. And then you're going to roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Breathe through the nose. Eyes to the sky, nose, chin, throat. Open your chest. Gentle back bend, don't force it. Soften the knees. Come back to your vertical line. Crown of the head up, tail down. Come onto your toes as high as you comfortably can. Hold, halfway down, heels down. 3 pulses with the heel on the earth. 1, 2, 3. 3 pulses with the core. 1, 2, 3. Good, let's do it again. Breathe through the nose. Nice inhale. 1 vertebra at a time. Gentle back bend, open your eyes. Vertical line through the spine. Crown up, chin down. Breathe through your nose. Rise, balance, half, all the way down. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. With your core. 1, 2, 3. Right? One more time. Breathe. Gentle back bend. Vertical line, rise, balance, halfway down, all the way down. 3 pulses with the heels. 1, 2, 3. 3 pulses with the core. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to shake. Literally just take one hand and shake it. Let it go. It's funny, again, science. They were once at one time talking about how trampolines were really good for you. Other side. Now there are metal plates. A friend, acquaintance of mine has a cafe, and in the middle of his cafe, while you're waiting for your drink, is a metal plate. Shoulders and arms, just shake it, let it go. Release any excess tension. They're finding now shaking the body literally helps you release tension. Now taking it even further, Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about not just millions, but trillions of cells in the body. The core of your body. Shake your hips, shake your glutes, shake your belly. You're finding if you stand on that metal plate, it literally shakes your body. Well, you can also do this instead of spending lots of money to get a cool metal plate, right? Take one leg and shake it, let it go. Other, right? So the cells of the body, trillions of them, have a positive and negative charge. So when you're shaking, you're literally helping wake up the cells of the body as well as releasing tension. Want your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, soften your ankles, knees, and hips, and just bounce. If you have knees or hip issues or spine issues, this can be very gentle, right? If you're healthy, you can bounce a little bit more. I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose and a deep exhale. You can even sigh it out if you wish. So a deep inhale through the nose and a deep exhale. Couple more. Deep inhale through the nose. Let it all go. Now, for those of you who are able to, don't force it, you can bounce a little more. Ankles, knees, hips. Right? I was watching this cool documentary about an African-American tribe, and they would jump and pounce. Right? It was pretty amazing. They got airborne. You don't have to, but if you can, you'll get airborne. Right? But you don't have to. But I want you to bounce a little bit more vigorously. And now soften it down. Even shake out the head and neck a little bit. Refine that centered point. Crown of the head up. Tail down. Ankles, knees, and hips soft. Shoulders, elbows, wrists soft. Space underneath the armpit. The spine and the back are open. Relax your face and breathe through your nose. Notice how you feel. Relaxed, centered, maybe more peaceful. So that's the 8 Silk Brocades. I love that sequence. It's just a complete, well-balanced form. We're going to do just a touch of 2 different forms. One of them is called the animal forms, which I like. And there's 2 different kinds of animal forms. One is from the Shaolin monks. That's a little more aggressive. We're going to do the more gentle form. There are 5, right? Relating to the elements. Let's just do one that I don't always get to do, which is the earth element, which is based on the bear. So we're going to make a circle with the hands. The thumbs are going to come right around the fingers. So we're making this little hollow thing. 2 parts to the bear form, related to the earth element. Feet parallel. Hands in front of your, just below your navel on your dantian. And you're going to circle the hands to the left around your navel, up, around, and down. So inhaling, exhale. So the bear. I like bears. As a boy, I always wanted to see one in the wild. I guess it's maybe a good thing that I didn't get to. My poor father, I begged him, I want to see a bear, I want to see a bear. It's kind of the same thing with tigers, actually. So, the way we see them in cartoons versus in reality are different things. Now we're going to reverse that circle. Notice how the spine and the head are in sympathy and awareness to the circle with your hands. So I call this the happy bear, where he found some honey or berries. Just around the navel. We're going to do one more part of the bear, and you could modify this. You could slide the foot into position. If you're able to, you can pick it up a little bit. If you're able to, don't force it, just do what you can. You pick it up and you stomp it. That's what bears are, low end 500 pounds, maybe a grizzly is probably close to 1,000 pounds. Now I'm going to take the same arm and same leg and spiral that energy forward. Hi, cutie. And then spiral, I'm going to go back to the back leg and let that side of my body, armpit and arm, expand. Now I'm going to do the other side. So again, I could slide the foot. I could pick it up a little bit. If you're able to, you'll pick it up, and kind of like a bear, you're going to stomp it on the ground. Same arm, same leg, open your side and back. Shift your weight back, side and arm. Good. Let's do that one more time each side. Right? If I had more space, I would just keep progressing the bear. But for camera's purposes, I'll keep it in place. Use your breath. Inhaling. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good. Good old bears. Right, as a boy, I dreamed of having a tiger on a leash. That would have been quite interesting. Fortunately, Dad and Mom said no to that idea. Good. So that's a little bit of the animal form. The bear is based around the earth element. We'll just finish with one Neigong practice, and then we'll go into meditation. In Neigong, the idea is Ne is internal Gong practice. There's a 10-part series, but we'll just do number 1 of it. Now this one, embracing horse, can be challenging for some people that create tension. I want you to be as relaxed as possible. So feet about hip width or slightly wider, knees over the feet, drop the tailbone and sink into the earth. Right, again, I prefer the word root, but typical in Tai Chi and Qigong is sink. I want to open my spine and back, and it's like you're hugging a tree, hugging a horse. Notice the shoulders and elbows are relaxed, but space underneath your armpits. There's a roundness to the fingers and hands. The crown of the head is still floating up. The tailbone is floating down. There's a roundness. Now, if some people start to tense up, try to relax. Relax your head, relax your jaw and teeth. Relax the spine and back. Allow the spine and back to open. A roundness to the arms. A roundness to the legs even, knees over the feet. Connect to Mother Earth. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, close your eyes and relax the body. Now imagine a breath from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head and above the crown of your head. And as you exhale, allow it to wash down the front of your body. So inhaling in through the base of your spine, up the back, exhaling down the front. Again, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Couple more. Relax the body as much as you can. Relax your eyes, your nose, even your jaw and teeth. Relax your arms, relax the chest and torso. Relax the core of your body. Relax the legs, even the feet. Notice your breath. Beautiful. Relax out of that. So that's called embrace horse. Remember the clearing of the lower spine, the lower dantian. And now let's do a full clearing. This time I want you to literally reach up, look up, inhale. And I want you to think of clearing anything that's still stuck in your energy field. Let it go. Any excess angers or emotions, negative emotions, stress, depression, sadness, loneliness. Just let it go. Let it get cleared out. Let it go. This time we're going to fill. Reach up, look up. I want you to draw in as much divine energy as you can. Love, light, truth, wisdom, compassion, abundance, a healthy, vibrant body, healthy, vibrant mind, ease, healthy, vibrant body and mind. Good. You'll notice that I finish all of my classes with meditation. For Qigong, I like to finish it with an energy blessing. So blessing the major energy centers of the body. In the Qigong Tai Chi world, we call them dantians. In the yoga world, chakras, right? So those energy centers of the body. There are 7 major ones. There are more than 7 though. So as you start getting into the health and wellness and energy system of the body, there are more. So whatever position you need to be in for meditation. Martial artists will stand, so often I'll stand, but some people like to sit in a chair. You could sit in a chair, you could sit on the ground. Some people even like to lie down. If you're going to lie down, I ask that you not fall asleep if you can. Try to stay somewhat coherent. So find a position of your body that you can meditate. We'll keep it short today, right? But in the long run, I like to do a longer meditation. But today we'll keep it short and sweet. If you remember, and you want to place your hands on your dantian, it would be men, right hand on top, ladies, left hand on top. You want your spine relatively straight, doesn't have to be rigid, you want it relaxed. Crown of the head up, sit bone, tailbone down, the spine and back are opening. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, you're going to close your eyes and relax your body. Relax your eyes, your nose, your mouth, even your jaw and teeth want to relax. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax the core of the body, your dantian, the hip socket and hip area, the qua. Even your glutes want to relax. Relax the legs. Notice your breath in and out of your nose, if you can. Now I want you to put your focus, your attention, your awareness at the base of your spine. Literally at the tailbone area, but it's called the root, right? Or the muladhara, the root chakra. So put your focus, put your attention at the very base of your spine, the root of your body. Put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness there. And we're going to bless that energy center with good health and vitality. We're also blessing it with love and laughter. Moving up one more energy center to the sacral area, called the Swadhisthana, or the lower dantian, below the navel. This area, put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness there. We're going to bless that energy center with good health and vitality. We're blessing it with love and laughter. Moving up one more energy center to the solar plex area. Very powerful area, sometimes referred to in the yoga world as not the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, but the solar plex area. I'm going blank on the name right now. Manipura, thank you. Yeah. So this area, put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness in your solar plex area. It's considered a powerful energy center. It's believed that most of the energy systems through your body go through this area. Put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness on the Manipura. Bless this energy center with good health and vitality. Blessing that energy center with love and laughter. Moving up one more energy center to the heart space area. It's called the Anahata, the unstruck. Again, a very important energy center. They believe where heaven and earth meet in your heart center, right? In the Qigong world, the supreme sovereign. Put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness in your heart space. Anahata, supreme sovereign. Blessing this energy center with good health and vitality. Bless it with love and laughter. Moving up one more energy center to our throat area, the Vishuddha, the ability to speak the truth, purifying our speech. Put your focus, put your awareness, put your attention on your throat area. Blessing this energy center with good health and vitality. Blessing it with love and laughter. Moving up one more energy center to the center of the brain. Right? Sometimes you'll see the idea of a painted third eye on the forehead, right? The pineal gland. So put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness in the center of the brain, called the Agnya, or third eye, place of superconsciousness. Put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness there. Blessing this energy center with good health and vitality. Blessing it with love and laughter. And moving our focus to the top of the head, the seventh major energy center or chakra, Sasrahara. Put your focus, put your attention, put your awareness at the top of your head. It's believed to be your connection to the divine. Blessing this energy center with good health and vitality. Blessing it with love and laughter. Now put your focus and awareness in your heart space, and I want you to picture a field of energy in 6 feet in all directions from your heart. I want you to fill that energy center with unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others. Unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others. 6 feet in all directions. Now I want you to expand that field of energy as far as you wish in all directions, filling it with unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others. Gently start coming back to your body. Notice your breath. If you wish, you can gently open your eyes. I wish everybody a beautiful day. Make sure you drink some good, clean water. Keep flushing the body, right? Take your time. You may be in a little bit of the zone for a while, so take it easy. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.